What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcast for the next episode of March of the Living. My name is Splattercat. Very happy to have you here today. Excited about this game. Having a good time with it. It grows on you. It really sincerely does. Like, when I first played this, wasn't that into it. I was like, well, it's a cool game, but it's simple enough to where, like, I don't see myself getting addicted to it. But at the same time, I'm having fun with it, and I see no reason to, like, not play it, actually. It has. It's grown on me. It really sincerely has. This is a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyways. Let's rest for a little bit. That fatigue meter is looking a little bit too high for me, and I think if we can just play this a tad risky, we might be able to get out of this one without getting attacked. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. You come across what looks like a bloodbath. By the looks of it, an unfortunate group of travelers must have encountered a horde of infected. You examine the scene and find a man who appears to be barely alive and was clearly bitten. He's trying to talk, but it comes out as a faint growl. I'm gonna give him mercy. You carefully approach and smash his head with a rock just as he tries to grab you by the arm. Yeah, he was turning. You can't play around with stuff like that. If this was a real situation, it is what it is, and it sounds cruel, and it sounds callous, but empathy can get you into trouble in this situation. I'm an empathetic person, don't get me wrong. I'm a really empathetic person. I don't like watching people suffer. I prefer not to do it, and so I figure I'd probably be one of the first people to get myself killed in a situation like this, doing something stupid. But it's a video game, and we can't take that risk. Can I not go there from here? Oh, really? It kind of looked like... Ah, I messed up. Okay. We should probably hit that city. Are there cities close on the next screen, though? Yeah, let's take a longer approach. I'd like to keep myself well-equipped during this journey. I'd like to stock up on as much food as possible before the game gets harder, because believe me, it does get nastier. Oh, we've already got infected. Okay, let's equip that rusty rifle. And with any luck, we should only have to kill the one, and then we'll finish off the other ones the old-fashioned way. That is to say, caveman style with a club made of tree. Yay, tree limbs! Unfortunately, we're not getting those one-shot kills, but I think that's due to the fact that our character is not a melee specialist. Some of the melee specialist characters do a really, really good job of going through the... Oh, we got our rifle bullets back, too. See, I like the fact, when I played it last, too, they didn't give you loot for killing zombies. Like, the fights were just, like, resource drains, and that's all that they were. I like the fact that this time around, you begin to hear the faint sound of an engine noise in the distance. You scan the horizon behind you. Several motorbikes with armed riders are speeding towards you. We can flag them down. I'm gonna hide. You dive into the undergrowth and wait. Either they didn't see you or aren't interested in starting a confrontation because they speed right past. Once they're out of sight, you return to the road and continue your journey. I'm not trying to mess around with the Mongols or the Hells Angels or the Warlocks or anybody right now. 1%ers would have a pretty good advantage in this world. My hope is that we get low growls right here. I'm going to confirm. Let's just get some of that fatigue liquidated. If we end up in a fight, that's okay. I can deal with the fight. We got plenty of supplies to get into a scrum right now. But with fatigue low, it makes you so bad at fighting that I really prefer to keep fatigue low over everything else. We're going to deal with our hunger in just a minute, too. I doubt we're going to make this walk without a fight. If we get really, really, really lucky, we might, but we're probably going to have to defend ourselves along the way. In the meantime, let me stop real quick. I'm going to relocate him to a central position just in case they come from both sides. And then I'm going to eat here, too. Oh my god, we got lucky. No way. Nice. Okay, so we didn't have to fight anything right there. Police station. 40 minutes for a 30% chance of an encounter. That's way too good of odds for me to walk away from. I'm going to go ahead and do it. And we got called on our bluff. Unfortunately, there are a lot of Zeds around. I think I could take them, though. I think I can take them with just the bat. So there's a kill. There's not a kill, but it was close enough. One more. Come on, give it to me. There it is. Give it to me. That beating coming for you, zombies. Gonna kill you like Michael McDonald. Out here, Yamo Club you. There's a kill. Can you imagine just like a psychotic wasteland Michael McDonald and like Fallout just like rolling around in a car? I'm gonna shoot you, villagers. Give me all your supplies. Yeah. Tickle in the ivories. Got a camcorder and some pistol bullets. I will take all of it, and then we will continue onwards to the grocery store. 30% for 40 minutes, still a really, really good deal. I'm going to go for it. 2 food rations. Great. That resupplies us from our last little bit. I try to hit the apartments while I'm out here too. 37 is approaching the edge, so I'm just going to do 20 per, or sorry, I'm going to do a 20-minute right here. Make it a little easier. We got a candle and a frying pan. Like a candle in the pan. The drugstore sometimes has useful stuff, like food. Its odds are kind of shitty though. Let's just be on our way. I'm not going to waste too much time here. Let's go towards the next node transfer. Oh, and we got a fight coming in. Let me stop. And our fatigue is a tad high, so we are taking a penalty. But we're not going to be able to rest with the growl meter moving like that, so we might as well just kind of bunker down and do it. How many Zeds we got? Just the one? Oh, good. You can actually identify pretty quickly by looking at the top how many Zeds you're going to get. Let's make sure that Zed is dead and put that to bed. He's got a wedding ring on, but I'm not feeling that opportunist right now. You shouldn't be able to get 2 attacks in 1 travel. I've never seen it happen since they patched the game. I saw it happen in the earlier edition that I had, but I've never seen it happen. You notice what appears to be a fortified community some way ahead in the distance. As you approach, you notice a haggard-looking man slumped up against a tree. Having heard your footsteps, he climbs to his feet and staggers over. Oi, friend, can you spare a hungry man some food? I haven't eaten all week. I'm afraid I don't have anything of value to trade, but I can offer you my services. You name it, I'll do it. I need to eat. Yeah, we got plenty of food. You hand him a ration, which he wolfs down in moments. Thanks, friend. I can't tell you what a relief it is to finally eat again. My name is Barry, and I'm a man of my word. I said I'd help you out, so just let me know what I can do. Somebody would insert a beach joke right here. Somebody would talk about gibbers right now, but you know what? He's going to join our group. I'd be only happy to join you. Beats hanging around here begging for food anyhow. Barry replies with a genuine smile. Pleased with your decision to accept the man's help, you continue on down the road towards the settlement. Okay, so we've got Barry. Barry is kind of useless. Barry is not a great character. He is... Oh, we're at a trader right now? Oh, we're at a trader. Okay, so I'm going to sell the bottle of whiskey. That'll give us 5 credits. I'm going to sell the pack of cigarettes. That's another 5 credits. Everything else is looking too useful to get rid of. Barry's a bad character, and we'll talk about why Barry is a bad character in just a minute, but believe me when I say he is suboptimal. He is not the guy that you want a lot of the time. Barry kind of just eats food. That's really what it comes down to. He's kind of a food sink. But I'm assuming there's some kind of reward if you can get him to the end of the game. Worst case scenario, you can sacrifice him. I'll show you his character sheet in just a minute. He's not very good. I can afford not much else. However, I've got so many shotgun shells that I think I'll probably sell a couple of those to get me into a hunting knife. I may take that down to 30, and you can do a flat exchange for rifle bullets and ammunition, by the way. I hadn't talked about it, but bullets sell and buy for 2, so you can basically exchange whatever types you need as a freebie. I'm going to move some stuff around. The nicest thing about him is we can use him just as, like, a gopher to carry all of our shit around for us. Let's take a look at him. He may have been a bad plan, but sometimes a bad plan is a good plan. So as a character, he's intimidating. Actually, he's got different stats this time around. Last time I had him, he had different stats, so it looks like they're randomized, so maybe he's not terrible. Last time he had a stat that made him get a minus 50% to all of his combat stats, so he only had like a 20% chance to hit. Basically, it was like timid or something like that, and it basically made him just a guy that carries my stuff around for me. He's good with shotguns, he's bad with pistols, he's intimidating, which means that he might help us in scaring some people off if we get ourselves dug into a bad situation. For right now, since he's good with shotguns, we're going to go ahead and swap him into shotgunnery. We'll equip him. I'm not going to have him use the shotgun a lot of the time, but he is going to carry it. Meanwhile, for us, I'll probably give him the hunting knife too, so that he can get in there and melee when we need him to. I'm actually kind of glad he's not bad. Last time I had him, he was so terrible that I looked for ways to sacrifice him the next time I came around. We're going to rest here. Barry's not really going to sleep, but our character's fatigued enough. Anytime you get to a barter location, you can rest there for free, so just make sure you do it when you've got the opportunity. Can he reload while he's sleeping? I figured I'd give it a try. It seems like one of those things that would be very, very easy to overlook as a developer. Alright, wake up. Time to get up. Wake up. Grab a brush, put on a little makeup. Hide the scars and fade away. Hide the scars and fade away. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? I don't know. It seemed like a good place to put them. I'm always losing my keys. Here we go. Create another fable. You wanted to. That song was kicking when I was in high school. Like, that was the song right there. That shit got the party hopping. So, for you, sir, I'm going to keep you with the shotgun. Let's go ahead and have everybody reload. And we're in solid shape right now. I think we have a good chance to actually make a run at this, provided nothing else really goes wrong. Let's head towards the next city. It looks like we zoned in at the bottom of the map, which is not something that I had anticipated. I was hoping we would actually come in a little bit of a safer location, but you know what? Sometimes things don't go the way you want. You see a teenage girl standing over the corpses of what look like two infected. She is tightly clutching an axe. Let's stand back and observe. She stands there swaying slightly. After a while, she wanders off into the woods. Keeping your distance is a good plan when you're dealing with crazy people armed with axes. You can never quite tell. Crazy people armed with X's are even worse, though. X's can spawn the worst. I mean, I think about the things. My ex made me the worst human being on Earth. There's something about that girl that just made me worse all around. Nope, don't travel. Rest, please. Everybody rest. When you go into this, you can choose somebody to stay awake and actually stand guard. Not really worth it. I don't ever do it because I prefer to people... I want them to be on the same cooldowns so that they're not like on weird alternate schedules or anything. We're at the next zone. You have arrived in Wiggins. Cities are great places to find supplies. Police station. 32% chance. That's good odds. I'll take it. Anything lower than like 35, I usually take on it. Oh, and they didn't auto-pause at the beginning. They almost got me right there. They almost got me. You, sir, your job... Oh, he's got a darkness penalty. I should have bought him a flashlight while I was there, too. There we go. He got his kill. Please walk away from that zombie in front of you. I would very much like it if you would do it. Let's go ahead and fire a shot right there. Meanwhile, we are going to have him kite around a little bit. Maybe... try to blap that dude. Oh, he got damage off. Holy shit, did he? Okay, so you wander over there. You also do similarly while reloading. And then once I get people positioned, actually, he should be able to take them with the baseball bat without too many more problems. Oh, he got me bit. Okay, so that's not good. Yeah, shoot your shot, amigo, and then run back over to this side. I think the green ones are nastier, too. I think they attack faster or something. Yeah, the green ones look like they attack faster, so we'll have to be careful about that. When he comes out this side, I'm going to have him reload on the way over. You, sir, get the semi and reload. And we're just going to have a grand old time. Yeah, it looks like his hit chance is a little bit worse, but what you going to do? What you going to do? When I slide through, when I slide through. You run away. You try to get one shot off right there. So don't melee the green ones. That's pretty much what I learned today. Oh man, out of bullets. Okay, so you chase him down. See if maybe you can get him swapped out for a different target. Ooh, weapon jammed up due to its rusty nature. There we go, perfect. It's going to cost us a little bit more from here on in when we get into fights, just because once they start adding some of these zombies that have modified stats and are a little bit better than you expected, it can get a tad ugly. I'm waiting on his hunger. We got bit. That's not good. I was not expecting to take damage right now. If we go to the hospital, let's do 20 minutes at the hospital. 12% is not bad, and we might get something to help out here. We got a wallet. Okay, I'll take it just as trade fodder. That's the other thing, is we have more inventory space now, which is kind of nice. Not a lot of time to search the grocery store, so I'm just going to do 3 food rations on a very, very short scavenge. That was amazing. Drugstore, pretty good chance on 40 minutes, so I might give that a go. And we got antibiotics. Very, very nice. That'll heal 1. And then we got some more food rations, which will be great. I'm actually, when you equip these, be careful. I've used antibiotics on the wrong person. Only the person holding the antibiotics gets to use them. And so if I use that right there, you'll see his health go up. So you need to swap the inventory. If you click on that used right there, it's not going to let you select who uses it. It's just going to use it on the person whose inventory it's currently in. So just bear that in mind. This would be a great time to eat, by the way. So everybody get yourself filled on up. As far as the apartments go, 20 minutes sounds all right. We can do 20 minutes right there. That's reasonably low risk. 4 rifle bullets, so it was worth it. Let's go ahead and jump up on the map here. And I am going to head easterly as far as I can. And not like in like a bunny sort of sense or like a let's go find some eggs type of thing. Just, I'm going in the easterly direction. I'm going to stop that off a little bit early, and we're going to rest right here. Probably not until cap, but we're going to rest long enough to get rid of his fatigue penalty because he's no good at night. Had I thought about it, I would have sold some more stuff and got him a flashlight, but for whatever reason, it for some reason didn't register with me, so it is what it is. Continue traveling. Night was uneventful, which is great. We got enough food in that last location. Why, hello there! You're stopped on the road by a dainty, well-dressed man carrying an old-fashioned double-barreled hunting shotgun, practically screaming classy with his appearance. Trailing behind him is what you can only describe as a team of pistol-wielding butlers. They all look as if they mean serious business when it comes to serving their master. I've something I want to ask you, if you would care to spare a moment of your time. What would you like to know? He smiles. I'm a somewhat avid collector of baseball memorabilia. My pride and joy are a large set of bobbleheads from across the 60s and 70s, though I admit I'm missing some pieces, which is where you come in. He eyes you up. I don't suppose you'd happen to have any, would you? I've seen those drop before. I think we had a drop in this playthrough. I don't have any. Ah, that's a shame. He mutters. Not to worry, though. I suppose we'll just have to keep looking. Without skipping a beat, the party of impeccably dressed gentlemen head off on their way. I'm assuming that's a reference towards something. I don't know if there's ever been pistol and gun-wielding butlers looking for bobbler. It seems like a weird situation to be in. We could go to town over here, and seeing as that's the last resupply for a long-ass time, it might be a good idea. Let's go do it. That's my dating strategy, too. I just say, hey, let's go do it. The success rate has been kind of low so far. I figure, though, if I just keep boomhowering that one out there, eventually it'll work. We need to eat right now. And actually, no, we don't need to rest. Let's keep traveling. Our rest is pretty low at the moment, so. You are walking up a slight incline in the road. As you go over the crest for the top, as you go over the crest, you stop, for directly in front of you is a large sinkhole which you narrowly avoid falling into. It seems to you as though the sinkhole goes on for a few dozen meters underground, and you can faintly hear the moans of unfortunate rotters who have fallen inside. There's the strong odor of petrol coming from the sinkhole. You consider yourself fortunate that you didn't fall in, otherwise you probably would have been in for a bad time. Well, we don't have matches, so I suppose we'll work our way around. Kind of a benign event as far as those go, so I'll take it. We'll probably rest here before we go into town. Resting in town is very, very difficult, and I wouldn't recommend it. Resting in town is almost next to impossible. You would assume that there'd be lots of cubby holes and stuff for you to hide inside of, but actually, in reality, resting in town is a bad gamble. So once again, we're going to be going into town at night. Suppose it can't be helped. It's not something that I'm enthused about, but we got a little bit of time to play around with. Got a 17% chance on there. 49 is way too high for 40 minutes, so I'm going to skip it. We get 6 pistol bullets. Good. Scavenge. We'll go to the grocery store. We need the food, so I'm probably going to hazard a big trip right here. We made it. 3 food rations. Even better. That'll keep us stocked away, but if we really wanted this to be a good day, chances are a little high right there. Chances are really good in the apartment complex, though, so we'll go after that. Shit. They got to get an auto pause when combat starts. They really sincerely do. And so we've got some faster Zeds over here. I'm going to have him pick that target real fast. Meanwhile, he's rocking the pistol right now, so I'm going to try and get the biter right here. There's the kill. Help him out. There's a kill right there. You move in that direction, and I need you to reload. You, sir, have plenty of rounds left. Focus on the greenies, the greenie meanies. All right. Weapon's jammed up, so we got to unjam the weapon. In the meantime, help out right there. Okay, there's our kill. You walk away, sir. There's another kill. We got plenty of ammunition to make this happen, so I'm going to reload him. In the meantime, let's get his hunting knife out. And it's time to go after a couple zombie scalps, methinks. He's going to miss with his first swing. Luckily, there's no fatigue penalty on the hunting knife. It really is a pretty fantastic weapon. It's good. It attacks fast. It does reasonable amounts of damage. It has a chance of one-shotting. It's just a nice thing. Oh, really? We didn't get to scavenge the location. We lost the scavenge. So that's no bueno. Let's search for 40 minutes inside the drugstore then in the hopes that maybe we'll get some extra food. And instead, we found ourselves in another fight. We got 5 zombies all coming from this side. This is the perfect opportunity to break out the rifle. Everybody fall back. And then you, sir, get to work. I like it when they come from one side. It makes it easy. Okay, we got a weapon jam right there. Unfortunate. I don't know if he's going to get this next shot off. I'm going to go ahead and place him over there. If I can use him as a decoy, that would be even better, actually. I don't know what the red ones do. I'm a little bit nervous about the red ones. The red ones might go faster if this is like a Warhammer type thing. Reloading while you're moving across the map might be smart, too. Since we have so many shells, it's such a waste, though. I'm going to have him hazard a shot, though. You walk back over there while reloading. There's a kill. No, don't do that. Manage group, hunting knife. I can't tell what color that one is, but he looks unpleasant. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get a couple of chops off. We got 3 food rations, which is what I was actually looking for, and a bandage, which will heal 2 HP, and it's a really, really good trade item. In addition, there are events that require bandages in order for you to get the maximum payout, so it's just a nice thing to keep around altogether. Let's hit the map right now, and it's time for us to get on out of Dodge. It's going to force us up to the north. I think we're just going to take a long walk like so to get to that town. There's not a whole lot of objectives here on this map, so unfortunately we're stuck where we are. Let me stop real fast, and I'd like to rearrange my party because growls are going up very, very quickly. And so unfortunately we're just going to have to live with that. He's got the rifle. It's already equipped and good to go. 41 rounds, so we should be pretty well set up for the slaughter here if we need to be. Oh, no! We got 5 rotters coming at us. That's a green one over there. Okay, never mind. Shoot the green one. Shoot the green one. Right, you get that green one right there. Actually, it's all greens and reds, so unfortunately we're going to have to lean on our ammo supply a little bit here. It's nighttime, though, which makes it kind of a waste to waste his ammunition. Is he out of ammo? Won't matter. Reload for right now. Oh, shitballs. Crisscross! Crisscross! There we go. That's how, see, that's what confuses the zombies right there. They don't even know how to deal with it. They're like, wait, what is he doing right now? Oh my god, these complex tactics. He zigzagged. How do I deal with this? Ah, my zombie brain is too rotted and stupid to understand. Oh, shit. I might be able to have him, this is probably a bad plan, but I might be able to have him follow behind and maybe try and knife one of them while they chase this guy. There it is. I don't know if the red ones attack faster or not. I can't really tell. We got matches off of that one, so I'll go ahead and take those. Our hunger is pretty much capped out, so we'll go ahead and get everybody fed, and then we'll get back out on the road again to try and get to a new location. As you take a moment to pause, you notice a backpack lying on the side of the road. There's nobody else around, so it's probably been abandoned for some time now. A police baton and a wedding ring. I'm going to take them for vendor fodder. We don't really need them, but I'm going to take them. And then that's going to be it for me. We're all out of time for this episode here today. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for March of the Living, which is just a hiking simulator unlike any other. I will see you all in future episodes. Thank you for stopping by. It's been a lot of fun. Hi to everybody, and I will see you all later.